Welcome to Billionize, where we provide you with tips and advice on how to grow your wealth and achieve financial success. In this video, we're going to be talking about the basics of personal finance and how to manage your money effectively. Whether you're just starting out on your financial journey or looking to improve your current habits, this video will provide you with the tools you need to take control of your finances. So, if you're ready to learn how to earn, spend, save, and invest your money, keep watching. First, let's talk about earning money. When it comes to earning money, it's important to have a clear understanding of how much you're bringing in each month. This will help you create a realistic budget and set financial goals for the future. For example, if you know you're bringing in $3,000 per month, you can budget your expenses accordingly and know how much you can afford to save or invest. One way to increase your income is by taking on a side hustle. A side hustle is a part-time job or gig that you do in addition to your full-time job. This can be anything from freelancing, to starting your own business, to delivering food for a ride-sharing service. The key is to find something that you're passionate about and that can bring in additional income. Another way to increase your income is by asking for a raise at your current job. If you've been working hard and have been an asset to your company, it's important to advocate for yourself and ask for the compensation that you deserve. This can be a nerve-wracking process, but it's important to be prepared with evidence of your accomplishments and the value you bring to the company. It's also important to keep an open mind to new opportunities that may arise, such as taking on a new job or starting a new business venture. This can help to boost your income and also help you to achieve your financial goals in the long term. Understanding your monthly income is crucial for creating a budget and setting financial goals for the future. Increasing your income can be done by taking on a side hustle or asking for a raise, as well as being open to new opportunities that may arise. Remember, it's important to be proactive and take control of your finances, and by doing so you'll be able to achieve your financial goals in the long term. Next, let's talk about spending. One of the biggest challenges when it comes to managing money is knowing when and how to spend it. To avoid overspending, it's important to create a budget that outlines your income and expenses. This will help you see where your money is going and identify areas where you may be able to cut back. Additionally, try to avoid impulse purchases and stick to your budget as much as possible. Spending is one of the most important aspects of personal finance. However, it can also be one of the biggest challenges when it comes to managing money. To avoid overspending, it's important to create a budget that outlines your income and expenses. This will help you see where your money is going and identify areas where you may be able to cut back. When creating a budget, it's important to start by listing all of your fixed expenses, such as rent or mortgage, utility bills, and insurance payments. These are expenses that you have to pay every month and are typically the same amount. After listing your fixed expenses, you can then list your variable expenses, such as groceries, entertainment, and clothing. These expenses can vary from month to month and are the areas where you may be able to cut back. Once you have a clear understanding of your income and expenses, you can then start to identify areas where you may be able to cut back. For example, if you find that you're spending a lot of money on eating out, you may be able to reduce this expense by cooking at home more often. Additionally, it's important to avoid impulse purchases and stick to your budget as much as possible. Impulse purchases are often made on a whim and can add up quickly, making it harder to reach your financial goals. To avoid impulse purchases, it's a good idea to make a list of the things you need before going shopping, and stick to it. It's also helpful to wait 24 hours before making a big purchase, so that you can think about it and decide if it's truly necessary. You can also set a limit on the amount of money you're willing to spend on non-essential items. It's also important to keep track of your spending and check in with your budget regularly. This will help you see how you're doing and make adjustments as needed. Managing spending is one of the biggest challenges when it comes to personal finance. To avoid overspending, it's important to create a budget that outlines your income and expenses and identify areas where you may be able to cut back. Additionally, try to avoid impulse purchases, stick to your budget, and keep track of your spending regularly. By doing so, you'll be able to reach your financial goals and take control of your finances. Now, let's talk about saving. Saving money is one of the most important aspects of personal finance. It's crucial to save for both short-term and long-term goals, such as an emergency fund or retirement. An emergency fund is a savings account that you can use to cover unexpected expenses, such as a medical emergency or car repair. It's recommended to aim for 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in an emergency fund. Retirement savings, on the other hand, is a long-term goal that requires consistent saving over a period of time. It's important to start saving for retirement as early as possible, as the power of compound interest can work in your favor the longer you save. To start saving, it's important to set aside a certain amount of money each month and put it into a savings account. A good starting point is to aim to save at least 20% of your income each month. You can also set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account to make it easier to save consistently. Another option is to consider automating your savings by setting up a direct deposit from your paycheck into a savings account. This way, you won't have to think about it or make the transfer manually. This approach also helps to avoid the temptation of spending the money before you save it. Additionally, it's also important to be mindful of the interest rate on your savings account. Look for high-yield savings account with a good interest rate, as this will help your money grow faster. In summary, saving money is a crucial aspect of personal finance. It's important to save for both short-term and long-term goals like an emergency fund and retirement. To start saving, set aside a certain amount of money each month and put it into a savings account. You can also automate your savings by setting up a direct deposit from your paycheck into a savings account, and also look for high-yield savings account with a good interest rate to help your money grow faster. By consistently saving, you'll be able to reach your financial goals and feel more secure in your financial future. Finally, let's talk about investing. Investing is a great way to grow your money over time. There are many different types of investments, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate. It's important to do your research and understand the risks and rewards of each type of investment before you start. Additionally, consider working with a financial advisor to help you create a personalized investment plan. So, there you have it, the basics of personal finance. Remember, managing your money effectively takes time and effort, but by following these tips, you can take control of your finances and achieve your financial goals. And if you're ready to take your personal finance to the next level, stick around and watch more videos on our channel Billionize. Thanks for watching.